Who called the other guy to dress? Who dressed who here?
Different shirts.
This is a jersey.
Looks like they pulled Fredo out of Lake Tahoe and you took his shirt.
It's a jersey foul here. Well, I'm here for the two guys with hee-haw. After a 3-1...
I'm smart!
A 3-1 Blue Jackets win over the Sabres. And boys, that was not a vintage Blue Jacket performance tonight. I'm not sure if I've heard John Tortorella as, I don't want to say down, but just at a loss for what's going on after a victory, as he was tonight with the offensive struggles.
Yeah, and I kind of pair it with what he said before the game, where he knows it's human nature.
What's my call?
That they've made the playoffs, that there is a little bit of cruise control here. And I don't think he's worried. I don't think he's panicked. I think he's wanting to get the top guys going again. It's really weird in the room after the game when you think about all the games we've all covered in March before, when people are like legitimately in a bad mood because they've lost 12 in a row or they're out of the playoffs or whatever. And it's not panic, but nobody in the room thought they played very well tonight. Nobody in the room thinks they've played really very well since they clinched. But they're 2-1-1. They're still in the President's Trophy race. Maybe they get a bump out of the challenge that these next 4 games is going to present. Carolina's playing really well, and they've got the 3 big ones from the President's Trophy race coming up. So maybe that's sort of the goosing they need to get it going. We'll see. But they're getting points. Bobrovsky's been fantastic, and a 3-1 win over the Sabres tonight. Not a keepsake by any means, but 2 points nonetheless.
Mike, you've been here you've covered this team since its inception, and you've seen some bad marches where they
Eddie Shore killed them.
Right. The only times they win at this time of year only screws up their draft.
If they don't know what to do. That's what I wrote.
Yes. What do
they do this time of year normally? There's tea times. They got to call their fly fishing guys, the dude who fixed the furnace at the cabin.
Yeah.
Their tailor-made reps. They don't know what to do, and that's fine. I really think they're out of their ken. They just they're in a place they haven't been before, and they're figuring it out. And I think Torch is going out of his way to exude calm. And they keep saying we're not panicking, we're not panicking, we're not panicking. The problem now is, well, both Cam Atkinson and Brandon Saad had goals tonight. Yeah. Saad was an empty netter, but like those guys have been absent really for the last little while. Saad for much longer, and the biggest worry to me, even with 6 games to go, is the power play, which is. It's been poor for almost 40 games now. If you look at the numbers, 11 for the last 92 over the last 38 games, I think it is. Yeah. But it's like tonight, the previous game, the game before that, you look at their power play and you go like, oh God, it's awful. They can't even get it in the zone.
Well, not only is it awful, not only is it bad. I mean, you use any adjective you want here, but I think maybe in weeks past when they were still winning, they were winning some games, they were scoring goals. Now it seems to just sap them. It seems to deflate them. And Tortorella talked about how, for 3 or 4 shifts after the power play now, it's just bad. They can't get
they can't even set up.
Right.
They can't even get set up. I mean, I've wondered for a while, like, how much longer is Werenski going to be able to carry the puck up the ice when everybody knows he's just going to dump pass to the next wave? And Foligno picked off one of those tonight. Marcus Foligno did, and it almost started. I think that kind of messes with him a little bit when there's that sort of uncertainty. The stuff that's always worked, that people always gave you, now it's not working anymore. They couldn't even get the puck in, so they're not hammering away shots on goal, scoring chances, the puck around the net. It's not going that way for them. They can't even get the puck in the zone, and it's playing in their heads now. Like you said, that was a big part of them early in the season that lifted them up. Now it feels like it's pushing them the other direction. There's still plenty of time to right the ship. They're still picking up points. But maybe that's the first thing that has to get going before the offense awakens.
Are you concerned about this with 6 or 7 games left?
Well, I think adding to the concern is as well as they played defensively, and when they had to play well defensively, they did. They even got a goal from Kyle Quincy tonight, who's playing very well. But they also, what was the number? 86 shots attempted, 42 on goal.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Was it that many?
42 on net.
We're still on camera here.
That's a lot of shots.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And remember, it wasn't long ago when they were, during their period of dominance and after, when it was not uncommon for them to be fewer than 30 shots on net against every night.
Yeah.
You know?
There were long stretches in their zone tonight.
Yeah.
Where they were, I mean, I'm thinking about the time where they had to take the, Savard just cleared the puck. Was that the second period, and they took their timeout early.
Yeah.
It seemed a wise time to take the timeout. They were in scramble mode. And again, the one thing that's keeping everything okay is Bobrovsky.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's been incredible.
You know, you
Can
can't.
Bob
These
rely on
games don't mean anything. We pointed it out in years past when they were winning them. You know, like personally, as someone who loves Columbus, I'd love to see him win the President's Trophy for the city and get a banner over here next to the advertisers. I think that'd be cool. I don't think their mindset is exactly that right now. But again, they won again. They're 9-2-1 in their last.
Who are we?
Games. Yeah,
what are we talking about? And 104 points. Shut up already.
I know.
All right, we'll see you back here. The two big games here on the road. Carolina, Chicago, back to back.
Tom, you should get a red plaid shirt.
I'll get another one. And we'll see you back here on Sunday with a huge game with Washington. Hit the button,
Hugest.
my friend.
Big league.